Tap won by Queen and taken by Frankford, though. Frank Stiles has it right now. Oh, Stiles loses control right in front of us. Frankford going from left to right here. This third quarter. Fontel Smith has it now right now. Fontel Smith over to Guy Thomas. Thomas dumps it off down low to Rodney Smith. Smith goes up, and we got a 14-point lead once again now for Frankford. Rodney Smith, 11 points in this ball game. Out there for the Eagles, number 5, Frank Dobbs, number 15, Darrell Wise. They're the backcourt men. 23, Dante Woods, the man in the middle. Wise off balance, one-handed shot, no good. Smith, rebound up to Frank Stiles. Stiles puts it off his hip, around the rim, no good. Tapped away by Woods, into the hands of Frank Dobbs. Other players for Norristown out there, number 12, Darren Queenan, number 24, Jerome Reinhardt, power move, and he is blocked. That one's blocked at least. Let's see, Rodney Smith. Smith getting the foul called on him. Jerome to the line. Out there for Frankfurt, the guards, number 5, Frank Stiles, number 3, Fontel Smith, along with the forwards. Let's see, we got number 15, Guy Thomas, number 33, Wayne Young. Wayne Young, 17 points in the first half, and number 35, the center, Rodney Smith. He has 11 points. Jerome, off the rim, no good. Norristown has not had much success at the foul line tonight. It's a charity stripe, but Norristown hasn't taken advantage of it. Two misses by Jerome.
Unbelievable.
I'm Alan Riley along with Jeff Brandon, and this game is being brought to you by the Norristown School District. Fontel Smith driving the lane, no good. Rebound by Jerome Reinhardt.
Thank God somebody finally got position for Norristown.
They remembered how to do it, I guess, since the first quarter. I am sure that halftime, at the intermission, Coach Cresswell had some very interesting words for the Eagles. Long outside shot, no good. Tapped up there finally. Jerome Reinhardt comes down with it. Power move off the glass and good. That is the way to do it. Not be tentative. Make sure you got the ball in control and then go up for that shot. 41-29. Norristown within 12 finally. That's how they entered this third quarter. Bounce passed away, out of bounds. Let's see, the ball is going to be rewarded to. It's going to be rewarded to Frankford. Frankie Stiles will inbound it. You can hear Coach Cresswell employing his Norristown defense to play somebody to come out there and meet Frankfurt. Thomas's shot is blocked, taken by Wayne Young, though. Young up and down. Dante Woods holds his ground, bounces off. Young gets his own rebound to Stiles. And Stiles, let's see, the ball is tapped out. We're going to have a foul on the play. Foul being called on Darrell Wise.
You know, give them 3 or 4 shots, they're going to make one, obviously. Let's play some. I guess those were just being in the right place at the right time, but Norristown just hasn't been in position tonight for under the boards.
They haven't been blocking out tonight. Simple as that. Fontel Smith. Over to Thomas. Thomas hawked by Wise. Finally, Woods pulls it down. Up to Wise. Darrell Wise. Pressured. Holds it up. Cross court to Dobbs. Dobbs. Jerome Reinhardt right behind him now. Wise has it. Wise in trouble here. Wise being pressured. Finally goes out to Jerome Reinhardt. That's what I was talking about, Jeff. You could see no one came out there to help Darrell Wise that time. He was double teamed and he had problems with the ball. And that pass is picked off by Fontel Smith. Smith off the glass and it's in.
Great anticipation. 43-29. Great anticipation by Fontel Smith there. He knew right where that pass was going, even before Frank Dobbs did, I think.
Darrell Wise. Dante Woods, underhand layup shot, no good. Scoop shot, rebound by Woods. That one misses too. Okay, here we go. Frank Stiles has it, loses it, puts it up, and it's good.
I think it's blowout time.
I think it's time for a timeout. That's what it is. Norristown loses it. Oh, we've got a sloppy ball game here now. Jerome Reinhardt go in for the slam, and he gets it. Maybe that'll wake Norristown up, but I doubt it. 45-31 here. Jeff, we said at halftime Norristown had to come out here and put a good streak of 2 or 3 baskets together. Meanwhile, all they're doing is just trading them.
Can't win that way.
Nope, you've got to crack down defensively.
Down by 14 points.
Guy Thomas, smooth forward out there. Stiles, right around Jerome, taps it away though. Nice play, Jerome Reinhardt.
Reinhardt stayed with him. There was a good pick set that time by Frankfurt. Stiles goes around for the basket. Jerome stayed with him.
And there you got Jerome Reinhardt playing down low. Reinhardt off the glass, no good. Dante Woods fighting for the rebound. It goes out of bounds on Norristown. And you know, there you had Dante Woods playing the high post and Jerome Reinhardt playing down low for the Eagles. And Woods comes to the bench as Phil Bugg checks back into the game, number 14.
And James Butler in the ball game for Frankfurt, number 12.
Norristown trying to pressure him, but Thomas breaks it up. Smith drives in, Bug blocks it, rebounded by Reinhardt. And we've got a backcourt foul being called on Fontel Smith. And Jerome Reinhardt will go to the line. Reinhardt's last trip to the line, threw up 2 misses. No, correction, we're going to have an inbound on that by Frank Dobbs. So the officials changed their mind there. Dobbs and Wise running the offense here for Norristown. Darren Queenan, unheard of so far in the second half. Queenan's pass is tapped out of bounds. Goes out on Frankford.
Obviously, Norristown's game plan is to go down low in this ballgame, but I think maybe they're sticking to it a little bit too much. They're forcing the shot. Phil Bug with a long jumper, no good.
Little indecision there on Guy Thomas's part that time. Thomas right around Frank Dobbs. Bounce pass to Smith, wide open. Smith goes to dump it off. Regained though by Frankfurt. Well, 45-31, 3:38 to go here in the third quarter, and it's getting dangerous time here for Norristown.
It's going to be a blocking foul, I think, on Darren Queenan.
And that is number 3 on Darren Queenan.
And most of the fans are remaining here for the second half in the opening game of this Triangle Club tournament. We saw a lot of fans leave during the Upper Moreland Bishop Kenrick game. It was blowout city there. Guy Thomas makes the first free throw.
Well, we're not exactly having a close competitive game in this one either.
It's a darn shame too, because I think these two teams are even.
Yeah, I really expected Frankfurt to lose here tonight. I thought Norristown was a far superior team, but we're not seeing a good Norristown team here in the last 2 quarters.
Thomas was 2 for 2 from the line that last time.
I think the foul is going to be on Rodney Smith, number 35. That's what it is. Shoving foul. Darryl Wise will inbound it. To Phil Bug. Bug loses it, gets it again. Oh, he puts it on the floor. No good that time. Pass knocked away. Dobbs back there on defense. And let's see, give the bucket to Butler. James Butler, number 12 in the game now. Darryl Wise. And that was just a wild pass that time.
Well, that hasn't exactly been a fantastic last quarter and a half for Norristown. 3:18 left to go in the third quarter, and they just can't get anything going.
Oh, Norristown is just so cold shooting right out there.
8-foot jumper. Got to make it. It's easy to say from over here, but hey, they're in the ball game.
Oh, nice move by Dobbs, knocking that one back into the backcourt. Just used his body to front Stiles. You're seeing Frankfurt slow things down here. 2:54 to go in the third quarter. They have a commanding 18-point lead.
That's right. Good call by the official.
Frank Dobbs reached in that time.
No. That was.
I'm saying Frank Dobbs reached in that time to pressure Frankfurt's guard. It was good play.
10 feet in front of us, we can see Frank Stiles pushing off there, using his body.
Yep. Darryl Wise hits that one. You know, last year Frankfurt came up to this tournament and just blew Norristown away. Darryl Wise was the best player in that ball game. He was so cool. He wasn't intimidated like the rest of the squad last year.
Exactly, and I think I see a different Darryl Wise tonight. He has 4 points in this ball game. 2 of them you just saw a second ago. It's been a different story.
Oh, blocked by Darryl Wise. Speak of the devil, that time Jerome Reinhardt comes up with it. We have seen a tentative Darryl Wise, and that surprises me. Usually he'll put it up from anywhere, it doesn't matter. Dobbs, 1 against 4, and that's just a dumb play. Down to Butler. Darryl Wise goes for the block. He's called for the foul, and the shot is good.
You know, Darryl Wise crashed into James Butler, and he still made the basket go. I don't know how.
Hey, you better take the feet from under the guy if you're going to make sure he's not going to score that bucket if you're going to commit the foul. Coach Cresswell is just disgusted over there on the other side of the court. You can only see him right now. Total confusion. There's nothing he can do out there.
Just shaking his head. Foul shot was good by James Butler. Give him 5 in the ball game.
Well, it's about time. Timeout. 52-33. Let's see. Norristown scored 6 points in this. See, 27-33, 6 points. That's right. That's all they scored in this third quarter. Meanwhile, my goodness, Frankfurt. I'm really having a hard time here.
Speaking of Kenrick.
Yes. Haven't we seen this deja vu? 13 points. So 13-6 advantage here for Frankfurt. Hey, that's what we said at halftime. You can't come out here and run off those buckets.
19-point lead for Frankfurt.
Yep. Did you know, interesting bit of trivia, Vince Miller.
Yes.
Vince Miller played on the powerhouse teams of Overbrook with Wilt Chamberlain. Did you know?
I didn't. Wilt Chamberlain?
Hey, man, there's only one Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt has still played center, and Vince Miller was a very good forward, one of the best high school players around there at that time period. Of course, when you're playing on Wilt's team, you become a good player, and you're kind of overshadowed. Matter of fact, last year, remember when Harold Katz tried to get Wilt out of retirement?
Yeah.
Real joke there, but Vince Miller was the guy that contacted Wilt Chamberlain for Harold Katz, and that's where the story first leaked out through the media, because they were talking to Vince Miller. So a man of much renown over there on the other side, the Frankfurt coach. Very good coach, very respected down in Philadelphia.
How about much renown?
I was going to say that, but then I changed and switched to midstream. Kind of like a guard here tonight.
Well known, much renown, I can see that.
I can see it too. Phil Bugg, inside, up and down, and it's good. Phil Bugg's played a pretty good ball game here tonight. Oh, there we go, Fontel Smith, drive in, let's see, bucket to number 23, who's just in the ball game, Wilhelm Wilson.
Heck of a pass by Frank Stiles that last time.
Phil Bugg, open again momentarily, goes now to Darrell Wise. Lob pass to Darren Queenan off the glass, and he is fouled by James Butler.
Best play of the night by Norristown. Beautiful lob pass, Darren Queenan midair, pushed the ball off the glass and in, and he's going to go to the line.
Nice pass, too, by Darrell Wise. He saw the opening and just tossed it off. That's the way you got to do it. It's far from over. You've got plenty of time. A quarter and 1 minute and 27 seconds left here, but you're 17 down. Off the glass, no good. Tapped up there. Instead of pulling down the rebound, they tried to tap it up. Unsuccessfully, to say the least. Smith just encouraging Dobbs to play him tight there. Over to Butler, right in front of us here. Bounce pass to Thomas. Thomas being guarded by Queenan. Off the glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds. White ball going to go to Norristown. Or no, correction, it's going to go to Frankfurt. And Chuck Walker, number 10, checks into the ball game in place of Frank Dobbs. Maybe Walker can get to excite Norristown squad here a little bit. You can hear Thomas telling him to get it out, bring it back out to the front. 1 minute to go here, third quarter. Frankfurt will probably hold here. Walker coming out trying to draw the charge. (54-37). Rodney Smith goes in for the bucket, and he is fouled. See, who was the foul that time on?
Phil Bugg.
Phil Bugg, okay. I think that's his third personal. Smith to the line, Norristown, you can just see it out there on their faces. They've totally lost it. Hard to believe at one time this game, 19-19, we saw an exciting, fast-paced first quarter. Norristown just had a total collapse. 14 unanswered points by Frankfurt in the second quarter. Phil Bugg ran the rim and good. So Phil having his best game of the season, 11 points. 10 points make that. Statistician Jeff Brandon here tells me.
Well, I'm never sure whether my points are right because you do them the quarters that I do play-by-play, so
Boy,
you can
just
never
don't let
tell.
a guy have a break, I'm telling you. Okay, bucket there by Guy Thomas. Walker losing it, and it goes out of bounds on Stiles.
Off of Frank Stiles' foot that time, right in front of us.
Three seconds, 25-footer that time by Queenan, no good. So at the end of this third quarter, Norristown falls further behind. It's now 59-29. They were only trailing by 12 coming into this period. But to say the least, they were outscored by 8 here.
Hey, unbelievable. Feel sorry for Norristown. They're just playing bad basketball.
Hey, they're their own worst enemies out there right now. You know, the crowd's starting to part here from the Norristown Gymnasium. This, of course, is the 9th annual holiday basketball tournament, sponsored by the Triangle Club of Montgomery County, Frankford, the defending champions, and unless Norristown pulls one out of the hat here, Frankford's going to be a two-time winner. They'll join the ranks of Bishop Kenrick and Norristown, who are also two-time winners of this tournament. Last time Norristown won it way back, 1970.
Probably the same year they were district champions.
No, they lost it that year to St. Pius. Matter of fact, Norristown in 1980 came in here. They were undefeated. This is at this point also. St. Pius, Tom McGee's ball club, came in here and beat them by 1 point. Remember, Steve Bono missed a jumper with a couple seconds left, and Norristown lost the ball game. They won it, though, the year before in 79. So I remember things every now and then.
It's great, Alan. You're just
I've been here so darn long. I guess I might as well. Well, Phil Bugg, Darrell Wise, Jerome Reinhardt, Darren Queenan, and Chuck Walker out there for the Eagles.